Hey guys, what is up? Diatry here with a new series. As you can see here, this is me in RuneScape. This is a old school RuneScape Ironman. Yeah, old school Ironman. If you don't know what Iron Man is you can't trade with players, you can't use the GE, you can't pick up other players' drops. Basically, that's what it is. Um, so it makes the game a lot more difficult, I'd say. But to me, it seems like a lot of fun. This is my first Ironman personally, so I'm no professional. This isn't exactly a guide, but I mean, if you're watching it, you can learn from my mistakes, or you can see what I do, and you might like that. So I mean, you could use it as a guide if you want to. Now, a few of the important things in Ironman is to like get as much money as you can. You get your skills up like you can, do quests to get money and skills and XP, just like regular RuneScape, except you can't trade with other players, so you got to sell to general stores, you got to buy from general stores, you can high out stuff, that's a great way, but you got to get nature runes, so you got to get rune crafting up or kill monsters that drop nature runes, and there's a lot of stuff you have to do by yourself that in a regular RuneScape you would just do it and buy what you need, but it's a lot different in this. So pretty much, all this stuff I have right here, I haven't done anything except the tutorial whenever you start out in Oldscape, or Old School RuneScape. You got to do this tutorial. It takes, forever, it seems like, but you get some free stuff from it, which is really good in Iron Man, because if I didn't start out with that stuff, kind of suck. I'd have to start by punching goblins and stuff. So pretty much, I just for the first little bit, I didn't really know what to do. I felt like I was stuck already, so I just killed a rat right there, and then started cutting down some trees, kind of seeing what they would sell for at the general store, which they only sold for 1 GP each. So I just bought a tinderbox, I think, and started on fire making. Later on in this, I start working on my fire making. I'll talk about that why later. But one important thing to do in this is quests. And one of the most important quests to do at the start is a quest called Waterfall Quest. It gives you, I think, 13,750 of attack and strength XP. 13,750 for each. So it gets you like level 30 strength and attack right away. The only there are like no requirements for this. However, you do have to run by a few higher level monsters like moss giants and things like that, fire giants, and they can one hit you. So it's kind of a harder quest to do at the start. I'm probably going to make a guide for that quest, even though there's a bunch out there. I got time. I don't care. If it helps somebody out, it helps somebody out. So, quests are important to get that starting XP. Originally, I planned on not really getting much combat XP and getting like 73 hunter to go get some black chinchillas or whatever they're called, chinchompas. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done a hunter. But and use those to train ranged later on, and they're out in the wilderness, so a lower combat level would be best. But I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and get my combat up. Combat's gonna be what I think is my main source of income, or skilling in a sense, because prayer you can't buy bones in this. You gotta see, you can see me running away from a man here. To me, it's been a while since I played old school RuneScape. Starting out with combat was a lot harder than I remember. Because like in RS3, you can just like run up to a goblin, two-hit it, hit the next one, two-hit it, and you can kill things like higher level than you with no problem at the start. Like whenever I started out on RS3 with one of my newer accounts, I went to the wizard tower, killed some wizards, got some stabs for my maging. And this, however, I leveled up a little bit first. I was like level 4. I went to go kill some wizards. They're level 9. I had to eat about 5 to 10 cakes per kill, and I didn't get anything from those few drops, from the few kills I got. I got like maybe 10 mind runes and 35 GP, so it was definitely not worth doing. To me, combat in this is just ridiculous. And like, you see how hard it is for me to kill a goblin? I'm just gonna... I ended up killing a few cows until a cow almost killed me, which is a little embarrassing, but I thought I'd put it in this video because a cow almost killed me. It would have been easier if I had some food to start out at, but I didn't want to run all the way to Draenor to go ahead and start fishing. I wanted to go ahead and get my combat up, and I was hoping I could kill these, cook their meat. I ended up burning most of the meat I cooked, so it really wasn't worth it. Eating a lot, because I ended up losing more health than I was gaining overall. Like, this cow right here is just, like, wrecking my world, man. He, like, hit 3 times in a row. Cows, they're serious in this, man. They don't care if you're an Iron Man, man. They're gonna mess you up either way. You know, cows are legit, bro. The whole reason I was training combat a little bit was to get a little bit of hit points for my for the waterfall quest, so that the moss giants wouldn't, you know, one hit me. But it's really difficult, I think, at the start just to train combat. So what I am going to do in the next episode, first thing, is do the waterfall quest, like I said. And turns out goblins are aggressive. At a low level, I had no idea about that, and he about killed me. It would have sucked to start out dying. But yeah, as you can see here, you gotta... What I did was I pickpocketed men to level 5. And at level 5, I went to Ardrone by... Well, I'll show you later, you know. It'll be a lot easier to explain then. Right here, started cooking, or fishing and cooking in Draenor. Burnt over half of the stuff, I'd say. It was really annoying, but, you know. I plan on doing a quest later called Sea Slug, which gives you a lot of fish and XP, and I can start out with some better stuff to fish, and I'll work on my cooking slowly, you know, to get it to what I need to. Hope to get the lobsters quick, and that'll probably be my primary food source. I'll just go to Kilimanjaro, or, you know, there's a bunch of words in RuneScape that I'm probably pronouncing wrong, and if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry. You know, I can't pronounce every word right. It's spelled weird. Yeah, so I ended up burning like 6 out of the 9 fish I caught, and it was slow going. So that's why I plan on doing Sea Slug, so I can fish better things. Doing Cook's Assistant, I think it's called. It's a starter quest. I probably should have already done that in the first episode, but because it gives you a few cooking levels, like 1,000 something XP, which is a good few cooking levels. Right here you can see I achieved 30 fire making. Took a while to do this off camera, not gonna lie. I was AFKing a lot. But the reason I got 30 fire making is for the quest Sea Slug. And I ended up getting 25 wood cutting, I think, during that process. But Sea Slug, why is that an important quest? Gives you fishing XP. Just like I said. Gets you level 27 fishing right off the bat, starting out at 1. It's great. I plan on doing that right after I do waterfall quest. Well, actually, after the waterfall quest, there's the oh man, I can't remember what it's called. It's witches something. It gives you several thousand health points, XP, whatever, HP, XP, whatever you want to call it. And that's a great way to, you know, start out. Really, all I did in this episode was run around a bit, skill a bit. And, you know, this episode wasn't a huge deal. I just kind of made it to talk about some of my goals, what I plan on doing. But one thing I like about this, oh, hey, look, there's a PKer. Huh, I'm level 4. Get out of here, kid. But yeah, if you just saw that right there, that's the quickest way to get to our drone on RuneScape starting out, since, yeah. And without that being there, it would have taken forever. I would have had to walk through White Wolf Mountain, through Sears Village, Taverley, Catherbury, all those places just to get here. And it was cool. I met these two guys right here, Big Smoke and something else, and they were kind of helping me out with my thieving starting out. They would stand on the right side of me to kind of block off the guards so I could just keep getting some cakes and stuff. I was a little afraid that the guards were going to one-hit me at first, but I think they said their max hit was a 7. So I wasn't after they said that, I wasn't really way too worried. But I was kind of worried at first, I didn't want to get one hit by a level 22 guard, because that would suck. But yeah, they pretty much just stood there and killed the guards that came towards me, and they were really nice and really helped me get the thieving up to start. I ended up getting 20 thieving, got around 100-something cakes, roughly. Ate a lot of those cakes trying to kill the wizards, like I said, which was not a good idea. But overall, it went out pretty good in this first episode. I got some stuff done. I figured some stuff out. That's kind of what this episode is about. And then my next episodes, I'm telling you, I'm going to be questing. I'm going to make quest guides and separate videos, but bits and pieces are going to be included. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really, it's just me thieving from this point on for a little bit. Mostly got bread, but you want to drop the bread generally and just keep the cakes. Once you hit 20, if you can see a little bit north to me, or north on the screen, where you can see he's dropping silk over there, that is a good play. Or level 20, you can go there and thieve from it, and then 10 minutes after you thieve from it, you can sell the silk to the silk trader and get 60 GP per silk, and you can get 28 silk in inventory. It's like maybe 1,300 something gold inventory. So you bank that, note it all, and bring it back, sell it to them. It'd be pretty good money. I'm probably going to do that after I quest a little bit to make a little bit of money, since I can't get that 10K from the stronghold. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, and there'll be another episode coming out shortly along with some quest guides. So just be looking for that, and I'll see you guys later.